My name is Huda Hussein. I'm the project coordinator for the London and Middlesex Local Immigration Partnership. It's a project that's funded by Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada. We've been funded since 2009 to work here in the London area and region. At its core, London Middlesex Local Immigration Partnership is designed to help newcomers to Canada integrate in our community. LMLIP does this with the help of many people. By connecting immigrants to the services and providing information to raise awareness about services and accessibility. In addition, the LMLIP works with various stakeholders, including the 3 levels of government, community partners, the settlement sector, individuals in the community, from the receiving community and from the immigrant community, that include all and other groups too, and to address issues that prevent the successful integration of immigrants in all aspects of life. So this is in short what we've been doing throughout, and we are trying our best with the community members to create a more welcoming region in the area. Thank you for United Way for recognizing our work and for receiving and for recognizing the work of these individuals. Thank you.
Thank you very much for LMLIP and United Way for the nomination and the award. I'm very honored to be here. And my name is Vincent. I work as the administrator at South London Neighbourhood Resource Centre. So during the COVID, I support the operation of our emergency food cupboard at Northwest London Resource Centre. And for the reopening, I help support the health and safety protocol to ensure we have a safe and healthy environment for our clients and our staff to work in. And like many newcomers, I take shelter in Canada, living in London, which I call my home. And in such unprecedented time that there's not much we can do. And the only thing that we can choose to do is what to do with the time that is given to us. So I feel that it's very important for me to rise to the occasion, to step up, to show my compassion, to contribute my experience and skills to support those who are in need, and for the eventual recovery of our community that we love so much. So once again, thank you, LMLIP, United Way, and of course my friends and families for their support down the way. So I'm now passing the time to Ada for her sharing.
This is Chiho, and I'm Ada's son, and I will be speaking on her behalf. Hi, my name is Ada. I'm originally from Hong Kong, and I have been living in Canada for nearly 30 years. I've been a professional seamstress my whole life. Starting from March, I was aware of the COVID-19 pandemic, and we were having a mask shortage here in London. Because both my daughter and my daughter-in-law are medical professionals, it's very important for them to be well protected in their day-to-day working environment. So I have started to make cloth masks for them to wear to work. And since then, their colleagues started to ask if I can make more masks for them. I was glad that people like it, so I made more and more. Up to now, I have made about 1,000 masks. I have donated most of them to hospitals, church, and we have also donated some masks to LMLIP via Vincent, and also to my friends and families. I'm really surprised and honored for being recognized and getting this award. Thank you to United Way for this wonderful Christmas present.
Thank you very much.
Amna Salim here. I'm founder and president of Caring Canadian Society, which is based in London, Ontario. I started this organization 5 years back. I moved to Canada 9 years back, where I was doing a project back home in Pakistan of starting my own old home. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it. But later when I came here after a few years of settling, I just wanted to restart with the whole thing again. I started this with just 4 of my friends. In 5 years, we are more than 2,000 people on our support group. Just quickly coming to what we do in London, our main focus is providing instant relief. That's the thing we focus on. We started our own food bank, food, essential and clothing bank in London 2 years back. where new settling families, homeless individuals, any families in any kind of crisis, they come and they can avail things whenever they want. During this time of pandemic, we since the beginning till now, we are actually helping families 24/7. We have provided more than 2,000 PP kits till now. We are working very closely with all the shelters of London. We made sure that every homeless on road has all the PP supplies that was shot all around the world, basically during that time. We are working with Men's Mission, Salvation Army, My Sister's Place. All those places are already doing support work in London. We wanted to make sure that we also provide them with the support that we can. More than 300 families had been provided door-to-door food in this time where everybody was asked to stay home. So all the volunteers at CCS were out. Even we never stopped in the last 8 months. So we have helped more than 300 families with that. Um, the shelters needed much more help with the bedding. We have provided more than 300 new blankets to them, especially when, in time of pandemic, they needed much more equipment than ever. Meat supplies, our food bank is totally stocked up with brand new winter clothing. So families can just come in and they can avail whatsoever they need. I'm so thankful to Muslim Resource Center for helping us and referring the families to us. Those are in need, and same goes for the London Health Unit. The effort goes on and on. We have increased our services in 5 years. We plan to do even more. And special thanks to LMLIP and United Way for acknowledging our story and avoiding us. Your support is appreciated. And thank you so much, everybody, for whatever you all are doing. Means a lot.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey, and I'm representing my mom, Gurmeet Kaur, who is also London coordinator for United Six. And I'm just going to be talking about the things that United Six have done from March until August this year during the COVID pandemic. So United Six is an international humanitarian, nonpartisan, and United Nations affiliated organization that recognizes the human race as one. This organization has been making a difference in our community since 2015. In March, when the whole world suddenly shut down, many lost their jobs and had no means to look after their families. This is why my mom, along with her United Six team members, launched Project Umeed, and in Punjabi language, this means hope, so it was Project Hope. My mom is a high school teacher in the Thames Valley District School Board, and along with adjusting to the new obstacles she had to face because of the unprecedented times, she was working tirelessly to help people in our city and surrounding areas. It was almost like another full-time job for her. Through social media, her and her team fundraised almost $10,000 to help anyone in need with fresh groceries that would supply them for 1 to 2 weeks. All volunteers from the London chapter helped with buying groceries, storing them, and delivering them. Anyone who asked for help was given it, and the groceries were delivered to them for free. Many young children also helped by making cards with positive messages to bring smiles on the faces of the recipients. More than 100 families were helped in our community from March until July. Aside from helping those in need, United Six also wanted to do something to thank our frontline workers. So it coordinated with Bombay Bistro, an Indian restaurant, and distributed hot meals for pharmaceutical workers all across London, as well as in Victoria and University hospitals. In June, United Six decided to begin helping pregnant teens and teen moms by giving them the basic necessities that had become increasingly hard to come by as a result of the situation at the time. The project became extremely successful and is still in occurrence today. On July 1st, to celebrate Canada Day, United Six prepared 100 hot meals and distributed them in 3 sites in the downtown area to the homeless. Later that month, 100 care packages were made as well, containing snacks, hygiene products, socks, and thank you cards created by the younger kids, and these were distributed in the same areas as well. So in conclusion, I want to thank anyone who supported us and worked with us during these hard times, as well as the London and Middlesex Local Immigration Partnership, and finally, United Way for recognizing our work and giving us the opportunity to share what we have done with the community. Thank you.
Wantita Serge Kabongo is my name. I arrived in Canada in 2016 from the Democratic Republic of Congo. I'm working at the Carrefour Communautaire Francophone de London. It's a program funded by the Immigration, Refugee Citizenship Canada. I'm a settlement worker in school. I mentor young newcomers through a youth program, through a youth mentorship program, and assist their parents in their integration process. During March and August of this year, I held group information session to inform young people about the COVID-19, its consequences, and the prevention precautions. I helped young people with schoolwork using online learning tools. I think this was a new experience for some of them. I also organized online group games to prevent isolation. As a volunteer, I organized a weekly French conversation cycle with a small group of seniors who shared their experiences of weekends, followed by a reading of proposed text each week, each meeting. My motivation to stay engaged in activities to support immigrants during this difficult period result from the belief that immigrants can become isolated and they can also be very vulnerable due to lack of communication, information, and connections in the community. I would like to thank United Way for honoring my humble person uh, by allowing me the partnering with Purpose Award. This award, I mean, this shows me that my work, my commitment in the community of this beautiful country that which welcomed me was very worth it. Thank you so much.
So my name is Yodit Kidane. I started working as a PSW last February, and all the COVID things, the pandemic, it happened soon after I started working in March. So I usually work with elderly people in a long-term care, one of the long-term cares in London. So as family visits were restricted, our residents become very depressed, I can say. So at this time, me and my colleagues tried to meet the psychological and physical needs by working many hours, and we worked through many short shifts. And so this story was shared by my friend Arla on the North London newsletter. Then Huda and Hina, they contacted me to share it with the LMLIP. So, and I feel really honored to be nominated for this award. Thank you very much.